Welcome back to Minecraft Blightfall Let's Play. I am Shade of Dead, and this is episode 38, I believe it is. There 2 episodes ago, I showed the OP-ness of the Rod of the Lands, and last episode I showed you the power of the Jaded Amaranthus, and we figured out where to find what we needed to make that, and we produced one, and now we have this beautiful field of mystical flowers that replenishes itself every time I pick one. So we're set for any mystical flowers that we might need. Basically, this is the main part of what you need for Botania. Now that we have that in this world, this is the hard part to get. In a normal world that has Botania, the flowers just spawn everywhere, and this is maybe the easiest part. But now we've taken care of this. Done a couple things. I did, full disclosure, I did make an episode that was going to be episode 38, and guys, it was terrible. I really didn't like it at all. So I'm just going to do it over. This is a do-over episode, and I'm going to cover what little I did in that one, and then what I've done since. So we've got a little bit of exposition here I've got to do, but we're gonna figure it all out. So let me just show you what I've done real quick here. Now I've expanded the base. I just used my dirt stick, the Rod of the Lands. I just made this bigger out through here. You know, I've got this all cleaned up basically out here into the ocean. You can see obviously there must be some tunnels down there because it's pushing back in, but we're gonna we'll throw down our totems of dawn before that's a problem. Growing me a bunch of great wood trees. I already chopped some of them down. There must be a log in there somewhere. I don't know what the deal is with that one. And I set up these hopper hawks. Now hopper hawks, this is a cool thing about Botania. If you've got the Lexica Botania out and you crouch down, it'll highlight the item that you're looking at, and if it's a Botania item, you can just right click, it goes right to the entry on it. So hopper hawks are just dark gray. One of them's mana, light gray. One of them's a mana petal, a rune of air, and a redstone root. I made 2 of them, and what they do is they work like a normal hopper. I'm gonna go sleep real quick. I'm not quite sure how safe this base is just yet, but we're gonna go to sleep. See what happens here. But they work just like a normal hopper, but they pick up the items on their own that land around them. Anything free floating, as I call it, it'll pick up. And if you put containers next to it, as I have done, and you put a picture frame on it, it will sort them and put them in the correct chest. Okay. If it picks up something else, like if I just threw something out here like that mystical orange petal, it's not going to pick it up because it doesn't have anywhere to put it. See, it's not doing anything. But if we were to throw one of these on the ground, no, not that. If we were to throw one of these on the ground, it'll pick it right up. It'll stick it in that chest over there, and it's back in there. Okay, so if you just put a plain chest next to it, or something, you know, storage device here somewhere, I can put my strong box here, it'll pick up anything and throw it in there, but if you put one of these item frames on it, it limits it. So I've got these set up. One of the things that they need though is a source of mana will make them have a larger area of effect. So right now they only come out like maybe this far, like 5 or 6 blocks. I put that on there, they should cover this whole area. All right. What I'm planning to do here eventually, this is like step 1 of an automation process, is I'm going to have them collecting these items. Probably going to get some golems to take the logs, bring them over to some furnaces. The furnaces I may power with, let's see, let's get in here. There is one of these that powers, is this one? Yeah. This one will power your furnaces, okay, by using mana. So I can have the golems take the logs, put them in the furnaces, They don't require any coal or anything to operate. They'll just use that exoflame, which will be pulling power from this mana pool, which we'll be filling here in a minute. It'll be powering those furnaces, turning those logs into charcoal, and then I'm going to figure out a way. I'm going to see if I can use golems again. I'm not sure if I can do it this way, but I want to take that coal out of the furnaces, turn it into blocks of coal, and then have those fed into probably a dropper that's going to feed some endo flames to make more power. So I've made these endo flames. The way these work is that they eat things that burn. So I can, right now they're not functioning, they're not doing anything, but if I throw out a couple of charcoal blocks here, they'll pick them up. You see the little flames start, and this guy is just gonna start pumping mana. I did build or make 4 hydrangeas. They sit here and they sip on the water. If you have an infinite water source, and this is a little bigger than it needs to be, basically you need like a 3x3 because it will actually eat that block. So if you do a 4x4 and 2 of these blocks get eaten at the same time, well, you've ruined it. It won't work. You'll have to refill it and everything else. But if you make it at least a 3x3, you won't have any problems. You can put 4 in the corners. And if you watch my Botany I mod showcase, you'll know that I kind of figured out that 4 of these are equal to like 25 or 26 of these day blooms. They're pretty powerful. So in comparison, endo flames are like 10 times that. I don't know. They're way faster, and basically they'll keep generating mana for as long as it takes for whatever item you throw down there for them to burn. So if you throw a piece of coal, you know, the amount of time it takes for a piece of coal to burn, that's how long they'll generate mana. You do a block of coal, same thing. It will not do a lava bucket though, because it can't return the bucket. So anything that it's got to return an item, it won't work. I made a portable tank. I put a bunch of lava in it, and the reason why is we are going to make another item here that's going to make a lot of mana for us. Oh, where is it? The Thermal Lily. It works like the hydrangeas, but it eats lava instead of water. Well, you can't make an infinite source of lava, so you've got to keep refilling it, but it makes a tremendous amount. Probably just going to make one of these Thermal Lilies, and then I'll just manually fill it for now. The reason why we need all this mana, and you can see our pool's getting pretty full, but we need here to start making Terrasteel, and Terrasteel requires half of a mana pool of mana in order to be created. It costs a mana diamond, a mana steel ingot, and a mana pearl. You have to build this special little construction here, and this is living rock. You know, there's 5 pieces of living rock. There's a piece of living rock underneath this plate here. 4 lapis lazuli blocks, and to get that plate, you need 3 lapis lazuli blocks, a block of mana steel, and a rune of fire, air, mana, earth, and water. You put those together, you get this block. You set it on top of your where's that? It's not showing it. It doesn't show it, but you set it on top of your contraption here. That makes your platform here the terrestrial agglomeration plate. Is that all right? That will make you a way to make Terrasteel. See, it takes you right to the Terrasteel thing if we click on it. So we need at least half a pool to make one. So we need more mana. I'm going to need more of these pools. I'm probably going to have this one pipe into there, and I may shoot it over here too. But the main thing is I can't use mana spreaders to power this. A mana spreader will not pump half a pool of mana. It can't do it. It can't do it in the amount of time I need it, because I throw the items on here, and it has to get made basically before those items disappear. So you only have 5 minutes. These I could put like 4 of them around this, you know, connected to this and shooting at this thing, and they won't be able to pump that much mana that fast. Okay, so we got to make what's called sparks. Now, we'll just do it in here. Let's see. Where'd it go? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I don't know what I hit. Somehow I messed up my NEI. But we want to make spark. Sparks require blaze powder. And what they do is you throw one over the top of a mana pool, you throw one over the top of this, and it will transfer mana at a tremendous rate into this thing so that you can use it, basically. It'll do it a lot faster than if you use mana spreaders. These just aren't fast enough to get this done. Okay? So, since we need so much mana, we've got to have those sparks, and I hadn't found any blaze rods. There's no blazes. You can't go to the nether. And the other way it says to do it is to get cinder pearls to get a blaze, or to get blaze powder. So if you look, it says get a cinder pearl, which are supposed to grow in the desert. There aren't any in the desert here. Get a blaze rod. Well, you know, my thoughts was I can't get a blaze rod, so how am I supposed to do this? Where do I find it? You know, is it on the nether islands over there on the western side of the map? The answer is actually you can make blaze rods out of vulcanite ingots, and vulcanite ingots are in fact on those islands over there by the volcano. Now, I did go mining over there to see if I could find them. They are not easy to find at all. They do require an alien level pickaxe in order to mine. So I had to go over here. You can see I did die here once. I cleaned out part of this. I threw down my totems around this side of the island just so I wouldn't lose them in the trees. So I kept them on the beach, and then I went mining for a while. Went and dumped my stuff, came back with a alien level pickaxe, and then I dumped them over here on this side of the island. You can see there's all this mess here. I think I might just go ahead and do the research to get, oh, which one is it? The taint thistle, which will suck up that flux and turn it into mana. So if I make a taint thistle and get the mana, have it stored into a mana pool, I can then suck that mana out into like a mana tablet or a couple mana tablets and bring it back and fill it that way. If I get desperate for mana, I'm going to do that. But for right now, we're not going to do that. But I'm going to leave that flux there and probably just leave that island alone. But if you go down in there, you can get netherrack and netherrack ores. And so I ended up making a cobalt pickaxe because there was netherrack ore down there, and it had cobalt, and I was able to mine it up with my mana steel pickaxe and brought it back, smelted it down, got a whole bunch of different of those different nether ores. Now this guy here, he wants you to turn them all in. I didn't give him one of my vulcanite. I gave him one of all the others though. And the other thing he does is a repeatable quest here. Every 200 netherrack you give him, he can give you a bag. It does lower your mission outlook by 2, but it'll give you a nether ore bag that will just give you a free piece of nether ore. So I use that to supplement it. But the other thing I found while I was there was silver. And if you remember, I've found platinum, nickel, I got all the cobble we needed, the lead, the tin, and the copper. I found all that. I finally found some silver, and it unlocks this, and I haven't even looked at this yet. Now you've got a chance to scan all 6 tech metals. Got on the computer to find places where the tech ores are much more frequent. Go see Sergeant Rushton the Scout to see where they are located. I'll put in a good word with you for you with command. Ooh, loud again. And we can go here. I thought, oh, here they are. The ore caches. He's going to tell us where those are. I'm not going to mess with that today because we got some stuff to do. But we will probably look at that and we'll go check them out, just so everybody kind of knows what to expect when we get there. Let's look at one of them. Recalibrator sensors. Found several highly dense deposits. They're all underwater. Let's see. The coordinates of the 4 locations per waypoint on top of the ocean, so they're easy to reach. Keep in mind that these minerals are under the ocean floor. This is coordinate 1 of 4. So we'll have to figure out where those are, and we'll go visit them, check them out, see what we can find, and how that works. I don't know if there's like a big ball of ore down there or what, but man, nighttime comes fast. But we'll figure it out. We'll go from there. Right, so we're going to make a thermal lily right now. I did get the vulcanite ore, or ingots, so we can also make, let's see, I need 6. Yeah, I'll need 6 of those. We can also make our blaze powders, and we can get our sparks going, or at least one of them. We can make one here. Maybe I'll make both of them. We'll see. But we need we're gonna make a thermal lily. I'll show you how to do that. One thing I found out that's kind of cool. You can take the rod of seas and you can fill it with fill this petal apothecary with it. Doesn't work on the crucible over there. It makes a mess. It won't fill that one, but this one it will. And let's see, thermal lily takes, one of these has to be a mana. Yeah, orange mana. So let me go toss this in. All right. Where's that orange mana petal? Alright, it takes an orange mana petal, a regular mystical orange petal, a mystical red petal, a rune of earth, and a rune of fire. And you toss in a seed, and we get a beautiful, beautiful thermal lily. Now this works just like the hydrangeas, so we're going to have to dig a hole out here somewhere, and hope this doesn't start a big fire. We'll just plant him right here. Oh, sand. Always sand, huh? Always in the way. There we go. Put that down there. We're going to see if this is a big, massive mistake or not. Oh, well. Where's my stick? Where's my dirt stick? There it is. This is the best thing in the game. It's super powerful. And we're going to get a bucket. I have a bucket already. Got one too many. We're going to see what happens here if this starts a fire. I certainly hope not. I got a bucket of water though, just in case. We're going to put that there. He sucked it up. He should be full of mana now. Yep. And then we just need a mana spreader. Alright, let's get one. Boom. Alright. We'll, oh, we need to put him up in the air somewhere. So he can shoot where we need it to go. Boink. Alright, let's get rid of this dirt so it's not so ugly. And this guy should be linked. And he should be full. That didn't hardly even affect that, so we'll attack him. Will it shoot this far? Where's the endpoint? Alright, so you see that glowy ball? If it goes beyond that point, it won't, it's going to lose power as it shoots it. But we aren't going to worry about that because we're going to attach it here, so it shouldn't be a problem. And this guy, I don't even know how much this is going to... it doesn't make a tremendous amount, but it's pretty quick. It actually doesn't even make overall. I thought it would make more than that. It doesn't even make overall as much as the Endoflames end up making. But hey, whatever. It's easy to do. I can just bucket these over. Now you see how he's smoking? That means you got to wait a little bit before he'll do it again. So he's a one-shot deal. I guess you can get several of these out here. Maybe they're easier to make than the Endoflames. I don't remember. But it's just another way to make mana that we have. And I just made this hardened portable tank. It's copper, glass, and Envar. It'll hold 32 buckets worth. And I just went down underneath the desert over there where that lava was before, and just filled it up. Bucketed it in. Now we've got enough mana. We need to make our sparks though. Let's see. Spark. There it is. It takes a gold nugget, 2 mana petals of any kind, and that makes it. We're gonna need 3 6 more of these. This stuff's hard to find, but I gotta have these sparks. I got to. It's a real pain. If I can figure out a better way to do this, hey, if anybody knows a better way to do this, please let me know. I'm all ears. We're gonna need gold nuggets. Do I got any out here? No. Let's go in here and get one. Get a piece of gold. Well, there's a gold nugget. I need 2 gold nuggets though, so there's no point. There. Like that. And I'll put the extras back. I don't want to carry them all around. Okay. Crafting table. Oh, we need our mana petals. I've got several in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just turn all these into mana petals. Alright. And then we just need one here, gold nuggets, blaze powder, along here. Why isn't that working? Oh, they gotta be the same? Really? They gotta be the same? Ugh. That's really annoying. Alright, well. We'll just dump these back in here. Doesn't matter. What do I got a bunch of? Doesn't matter. We'll just get a couple of these. Get a couple of these blue ones here. And we'll get these ones. Alright. Let's do this again. I'm going to use this pool. I only use this pool. This pool is only feeding the Jaded Amaranthus. So I just got a few here. They're slowly filling this pool. And like I said, because I'm not constantly harvesting them, it's not a big deal. I don't have to worry about it too much. And the yellow one. Okay. So, alright, and just throw those in there. Alright, now let's see if this is going to work this time. Alright, there. 2 yellows. Blaze powder. There we go. There's a spark. Oh, got an achievement. And the blue ones. I didn't record me going down there underneath that island. It just really isn't that exciting. Just put one there. It's connected to it. We're going to put one over our mana pool. Alright, so these two should be connected. Yeah, they're connected. Alright, so you see that beam of light there? That tells you that they're connected. And then we're going to make a piece of Terrasteel. Like I said, mana diamond, mana pearl, and I need... we'll just make one. And we need a piece of mana steel. Alright. There we go. Okay, and then you just throw them on here. Don't pick them up after you've started. Alright, it went on. That one. Go on there. Alright, we're going to pick them up. Alright. There, there, and there. And then run away. Oh no! Okay. There, there, and there. Get away from it. It's going to drain the mana really fast out of here. That's why those are so much better. Like, it'd probably take like 20 mana spreaders to drain it this fast. And it's going to take that entire... It's going to take half of this pool to make one piece of Terrasteel. 1 ingot. It's kind of brutal. But Terrasteel's pretty great. It's good stuff. And, you know, we're going to have to make more mana. We're going to have to make some more of these. So I'm going to probably spend some time just making... Oh, he's not ready yet, I don't think. Making a Terrasteel. It's going to take some time. And so that's what I'm going to be doing for a while, is trying to make Terrasteel. Get this going. See if I burn down my entire forest. Like I said, I'm going to make some munch dews to eat the leaves. I think I'm going to put like a couple munch dews over here. They can eat the leaves and make mana. I'm going to use these guys to pick up the pieces. I'll probably just, for now, chop them down by hand with my... Once I get me a Terrasteel great axe. And, yeah. I mean, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take that out of there. It makes me nervous. It's gonna take a while. You've got to have half a pool of mana, and it takes a while to fill it up. Like I said, I mean, that mana spreader is just hammering away, but it's not gonna make much of a difference. See, it's not even changing as we wait. You have to constantly update it. It doesn't update by itself, but guys, that's where we're at right now. I figured out where to get the blaze powder. You gotta get that vulcanite. If you guys know another place to get blaze rods, blaze powder, let me know. We're gonna need them. I'm gonna need them, so we're gonna need more sparks. I know we're gonna need at least, well, I don't know if I can pick those up or not. You know what? We're gonna risk it. We're gonna see if we can pick one up. Nope, I sure can't. Oh, there you go. Crouch and right click. You can pick them up. Alright, so we've got enough sparks then. I don't actually have to make any more, but we are going to need them for other things. Need the blaze powder and blaze rods, more specifically, for other things. So let's, if you guys know where to find them, find it easier than going and mining for 2.5 hours straight trying to find that vulcanite. Let me know. I am more than interested in learning how to do that, because that was kind of a pain. I did a lot of mining out there, and it was pretty boring. It wasn't really anything exciting at all that happened, other than there was a hunter on that island. There is a hunter on that island when you go out here, so beware. Those guys are pretty tough. I managed to, like I said, clean and save most of this half, but there is a lot of flux everywhere, a lot of big jungle trees that, you know, I didn't take the time to try to clean that up. But worst comes to worst, we'll get the Dawn machine and we'll set it up with Vacuous to suck this up. I think it's Vacuous to suck up all this flux and get rid of it, and everything will be fine. So alright guys, well, I think I've taken enough of your time. We just kind of, I know this wasn't a very exciting episode, a little bit of a learning episode for us. And oh, see, it's not smoking anymore, so it should eat this right up. Let's see. Yep, there it goes. Okay, and I'll leave you with one last tip here. I'm going to make these munch dews. I'm going to put these munch dews over here underneath this tree. Oh, still filling up. Oh, I didn't have that thing down early enough. That makes a lot more than I thought it was going to make. Okay, it keeps making it. But little tip, if you're going to route your mana across, like I can shoot mana out of here into this mana spreader and down into that pool. Well, evidently you lose some mana when you do that. When you shoot mana from one mana spreader into another, you lose some mana. So what you're better off doing is making another mana pool and taking that mana pool and attaching it to this mana spreader, like in the back here, which is what I'm going to do. I'll put some dirt up here, and I'll put a mana pool behind it, touching it. It'll automatically pull from that mana. Whoa, a little lag there. It'll automatically pull from that mana pool, and then you put your mana spreader here to shoot into the mana pool, and then this guy will shoot down into this mana pool, and then that way you don't have that loss of mana, because you could build a big structure that shot mana all over the place and bounced off a bunch of mana spreaders, and then finally got to the one mana pool you wanted to use. But you know, wow, we're getting a lot of lag. What is that from? I don't know, but it'll but that way you can avoid losing any of your mana. You know, it's hard to optimize Botany because it's not really made to be fully optimized, but there are a few little tricks you can do to save you a little bit of trouble. But you guys have a good one. I will see you all next episode. Look for some more of my Botany mod showcase. I'm probably going to do a couple of those here in between me just kind of messing around here trying to get this all right. I'll probably try to record me trying to get the golems and everything set up to automate this farm, because I think that'll be kind of interesting for other people as a way that you can come up with like a good steady supply of mana to be able to use Botania, because that is one thing it does take, is a lot of mana. So we're gonna probably, I don't know, I'll probably take time to build. Whoa, we got some dungeon noise there. I'll probably will take time to make some Terrasteel armor, probably some Terrasteel tools too. They're just better all around, and definitely a Terrasteel sword, because well guys, Terrasteel swords shoot lasers, and it's pretty sweet. So I'll see you guys all next episode. Drop a like, subscribe if you're enjoying the series. Let me know. Drop a comment. I try to respond to almost everybody, and I'll see you guys all later.